Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. JavaScript DOM manipulation tutorial for beginners. The document object model, DOM, represents the structure of a web page. Through the DOM, you can manipulate HTML elements, change styles, and respond to user events. This tutorial will guide you through the basics of DOM manipulation using JavaScript. What is the DOM? The DOM is an interface that browsers implement to provide a structured representation of the document as a tree of objects. Each element in the HTML document is represented as a node in the tree. Getting started with DOM manipulation. To get started, you need to have a basic understanding of HTML and JavaScript. Here's a simple HTML document we'll use for our examples. 1. Selecting elements. Before you can manipulate elements, you need to select them. You can use several methods. getElementById selects an element by its ID. getElementsByClassName selects elements by their class name. Returns a live HTML collection. getElementsByTagName selects elements by their tag name. Returns a live HTML collection. querySelector selects the first element that matches a CSS selector. querySelectorAll selects all elements that match a CSS selector. Returns a static node list. Example, selecting elements. 2. Changing element content. You can change the content of selected elements using the text content or inner HTML properties. Example, changing text content. 3. Changing styles. You can manipulate the CSS styles directly through the style property. Example, changing styles. 4. Adding and removing elements. You can create new elements and add them to the DOM using createElement, appendChild, and removeChild. Example, adding an element. Example, removing an element. 5. Event handling. You can make your web pages interactive by responding to user events, such as clicks. Example, adding event listeners. Complete example. Here's how everything comes together in the script.js file. Conclusion. This tutorial introduced you to the basics of JavaScript DOM manipulation. You learned how to select elements, change content, modify styles, and handle events. With these foundational skills, you can start creating interactive web pages and applications. Feel free to experiment with the code and try adding more functionality to the example. Happy coding!